Hey there, today I'm going to show you how to draw Darwin Watterson from the Amazing World of Gumball. So let's start with the top part of the left eye. So we're going to start with a curve. Starting from the left, we're going to draw a curved arch towards the right. Okay, so this is the top part of the eye, and from both sides we're going to pull these lines down towards us. So coming down straight on the left and right about there, and then we're going to curve the bottom half with a round, smooth curve. Let's go over to the right side and do the exact same thing. So we're going to start at the top again. So right about here, we're going to draw a curve for the top part of the eye. Then right here, we're going to come in line with this side on the left, straight down. And on the right side as well. And then we're going to curve the bottom out to the same height as the left side. So coming down, like so. Let's go ahead and draw the pupils. So the pupils are very elongated ovals. So we're going to start up here. It's not actually centered, it's a little bit more towards the right. So we'll start with a curve, a smaller curve at the top. And we're going to pull the sides down towards us. And then we're going to round out the bottom. And we'll go ahead and color this in black. And we'll do the same thing on the right side, but this eye is going to be sort of sitting on the inside left side here. So go over to the top and draw a curve. I want to make sure that they're the same size as the one on the left. And from here we're going to pull a straight line down on the left and right. And then we're going to round out the bottom, the same height that we have on the left here. And we'll go ahead and color this in black. And for those that are wondering, I'm actually using a Sharpie fine point marker to do these lessons, but you can use pretty much anything. You can use crayons, you can use a pencil. Okay, so we got the eyes. Let's go ahead and draw the eyebrows just above each eye. So up here on the left, we're going to tilt the eyebrow just a little bit. So up here we're going to curve a line like so. And at the ends we're just going to round them out. So little curves going around the outside. And then we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve. And we'll go ahead and color that in black. Okay, and now on the right side we're going to do the same thing, but it's going to sit on the right side and it'll be tilted a little bit this way. So we'll go ahead and draw the bottom part first. We'll round out the ends, and then we'll connect these 2 points with a curve. And we'll go ahead and color that in black as well. Now that we have that, let's draw in the eyelashes. So up here on the left side corner, we're going to draw 3 lashes. So we'll start with the top one first. We'll draw a straight line that comes up from the top, and we'll work our way down, and you can see that they're starting to turn this way. So by the time we get to the third one, it's sort of flattening out this way. On the right side, we'll do the same thing. So coming up on one side, 2, and then 3. Now let's get into the cheeks. So the cheeks are basically round areas here, but we're only going to draw half circles. So up on this side on the left, we're going to start at the top, and we're going to curve sort of a half circle like so. Let's go over to the right side and start the same height that we have on the left, up here, and we'll draw a half circle going the opposite direction. And to connect these with the mouth, we're going to go right in the middle, and we're just going to draw a curve that goes down and back up again. Starting here, we'll curve around and back up to the top. Now inside the cheeks, we've got these little highlights, so I'm going to just draw in round circles that are smaller than this circle here. So starting at the top, just come around and just draw a couple highlight circles. Again, on the right side, you just sit inside the cheek line. Okay, now from here, we're going to draw the head. So this is going to get a little tricky, but we'll try to make sure that we space this out evenly. So right at the line where the cheek is, we're going to move over quite far to about here. This is the start of the side of the head. And then up here, we're going to end off just above this cheek beside the eye. So we'll start here. We're going to curve up above the eyebrows. So curving up, going across the top of the eyebrows. We don't want to touch the eyebrows. And then we're going to come back down to right about here. So we kind of sharply turn down. Now there's a little fin that sticks out in the back here that kind of looks like an ear. So what we're going to do is we're going to curve a line out. And right here we're going to round out the corner and come down. And then we're going to round it out and come back in again. So now we can see that this sort of will complete a round sort of shape around the head. So what we want to do is we want to start here and come down, and it'll flatten out along the chin and then round out right up to that point. So starting here, we'll curve down. Okay, so we got the bottom part of the chin started. from here, we're going to go straight across, and then we're going to go around that little cheek and meet up with that point on the side of the head there. Now, let's get into some little fin details. So here, there's two little lines. So on the top half, draw a line that goes like this, and the bottom line that goes like that. Let's draw that little highlight on the side of the head. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at the bottom here. So see this edge here, we're going to follow that same contour, but we're going to come in a little bit here and just kind of trace the inside part of that edge. At the bottom here, we're going to round out the highlight, and at the top, we're going to round out the highlight, and we're going to connect these 2 points with a curve. Goes like that. Okay, now let's get into the body. So there's 2 long legs that come down to the heel. So I'm going to put my finger where I think the heel is going to be. So we're going to start not in the center, but just a bit to the left, and we're going to draw a straight line, aiming right for my finger there. Let's go to the right side, and we're going to draw the other side inside part of the leg. So starting here, we're going to go ahead and draw a straight line and meet up with the same point, like so. Now let's draw in the bottom part of the shoe. So the shoe is basically a round curve. It kind of comes around like this. But we're going to leave a little bit of space. So here, we curve around and stop right about there. Let's go to the right side and do the exact same shape, but just flipped over, going around like that. Now we're going to take these lines and go right all the way up, but it gets a little bit thinner as we get to the top of his leg. So right about here, I'm going to put my finger there, and we're going to connect to that point with a straight line, like so. And same on the right. So right about here, I'm going to connect with that point at the bottom of the shoe, like so. Now let's do a little bit of detail for the shoe. So here, there's a little separation line. So straight line that angles out, and same here on this side in the opposite direction. And on the heels, we got little ovals. So starting at the top, draw a little oval there, and on the right side, draw the same thing. Now let's draw a little bit of detail on the feet. So on this side, draw a little angled line like this, and do that twice. On the right side, we're going to do the same thing. So coming across, 2 lines with angled. And then up here, there's a little bit of shading. So up here, we're going to go in the opposite direction. So a line coming down on both sides, and we're going to color these in black. Go ahead on the left side as well. Now, for the fins that come down, we're just basically going to go up here. Kind of look like finger shapes, so the size of your thumb. We come around and curve up. And in here, we're going to do the same thing what we did here. We're going to draw an angled line and color that in black. Let's do the same thing on the right side here. So starting at the top, curving down. I want to make sure that you get the bottom here the same height as the bottom on the left here. Draw an angled line, and we'll go ahead and color that in black. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Darwin Watterson from the Amazing World of Gumball. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please give us a like and check out our other playlists. We have a ton of characters. We're adding more every week. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.